We are on the conversion goals overview tab in Google Analytics, and now I'm going to show you how to read conversions reports, and we are starting from goals. Now the first thing you can see is this graph here. It's for the last month, and of course, as we said, here you can select different metric in order to compare the graph, but for the purpose of this video I'll go through the data we already see on the screen. And first is the goal completion, and you can see that it could be different goals here. We have purchase completed, engage users, registrations, enter checkout, smart goals, etc. So this is the total goal count, and you can see underneath the separation of each goal and its count. And of course here is a goal completion location. You can see where the goal actually emerge, your info page, basket page, register success page, etc. And what is interesting on this overview page, that you could click right here on source medium, and in this way actually you see the data by traffic source, and it's very useful because you can see with one click which channel brings you the most goals conversion. And let's say if you want to see enter checkout, then you can see the graph for the checkouts. And it's really nice overview page that you can get some clue how are you doing about specific goal, and actually which traffic source brings you the most. The next report under goals is goal URL. Actually it shows you what we already seen, but with a bit more data, and of course the option to enter the secondary dimension, or to adjust or to bring segment. Let's say we can see what part of each goal is delivered by mobile traffic. Okay, and now we have this separation. We can see the mobile traffic to every page, to every URL, and of course we can add secondary dimension, and let's say it could be time, it could be hour, it could be hour of the day, minute, month of the year. Let's say if we choose month of the year. Yeah, basically it's the 10th month, because we have the report just for 1 month, and if you have for the whole year, then you have different data for the separate months. Okay, let me just turn off the segmentation, and we'll go through reverse golf path. This is the third option under goals, and this is very interesting because it will show us actually the path people are going through in order to complete a goal. And let's say we are interested of purchase, or let's say enter checkout, because we have more data for this. And this is very interesting. You can see how many people are going through each of the paths. We have the first column is the goal completion location. The second is one previous step, second previous step, and a third previous step. We have register success, store, basket, and your info. And again, on the second place, basket, sign in, basket, your info. On the third place, Google Redesign Nest, Nest USA, Google Redesign Nest, Nest USA Quick View, basket, your info. And in this way, you can actually get a clue what users are doing on your website and what were their last actions before completing the goal. And it's very useful from sales perspective, because you can bring a whole lot of conclusions on basis of this information, especially the biggest numbers here. You can see that there are 500, more than 500 results, and of course a lot of them are really minor, but when you see the biggest here, you can make conclusions and bring really huge impact on your business. Even more interesting is the funnel visualization of the goal completion. This is the fourth option, and actually we have this type of funnel here. Now see it. Let me just see if I can bring larger funnel. Yeah, this is it. So you can see now how many people are going into the cart page, then billing and shipping, and payment page. These are all different pages, and you can see how many users are entering each page and each step of the process, and how many of them are dropping. And the most interesting here is that we can see how many are dropping to a specific page, let's say to basket, to sign in, to homepage, to store. And behind of this, you can find a lot of psychological or user experience issues. Let's say, why would somebody that is on cart will go to the homepage or to the store page? Maybe they want to buy something new, or maybe they have changed their minds, or there is other reason, and you know your business, so you should make your conclusions. And this is very important, because you see now that only 24% of the people are passing through this first step, and you can imagine from this close to 9,000 people, if we succeed to change this percentage just with 5% or 10%, what huge impact it will have for our business and for our sales. And as far as you going through the funnel, you can see that these numbers here are decreasing, the drop-offs are decreasing, and it's completely normal, because with every step the person becomes more confident in their decision to complete the goal. But still, if you manage to change, and if you manage to decrease the percentage of drop-offs, you get larger results, because actually these are people, let's say on this second step, billing and shipping, that are much more confident in their decision, and each one of them that drop-offs is really with let's say high value from these ones here, because we have people that are almost sure they want to purchase, and they're dropping off. So the changes in the percentage here will bring a smaller amount of people as a total number in billing and shipping, but they could have a bigger impact on your sales, let's say compared to the cart process. And this is the same in the payment and in the review. And here is very interesting. As I mentioned, you can see that usually this have a steady decrease of the numbers, but of the drop-offs. But now you can see that here on the payment step we have larger decrease than the previous step. And first of all, there is a psychology here. When people need actually to pay for something, to give them money, this is a really tough decision, and in a lot of occasions they are just drop off the process. But still, it could be a signal that there is a problem with the payment page, and different payments options, or you can imagine that the website is international, it's visited by people a lot of locations from, and you can imagine that there could be really problems with the payments methods of all these people from different countries and different regulations. So you could see further what is the traffic, where is coming, to test your payment page on different browsers, to check your payment methods like PayPal, credit cards, and other. And of course we have then review and purchase complete. And this is in short the funnel visualization, very helpful report and very easy to understand. Now we have the last go flow option, and it's very interesting. It shows you what kind of traffic actually brings the people to the different stages we have already looked, and you can go further to see how this traffic is going through the different steps. And even you can go, let's say, the Google traffic, which is the Google organic traffic. When you mark it, you can see actually how this traffic is spread through this flow, and it's very useful because you can see the impact of the specific traffic source to the flow and to the process of completing a specific goal. And here you can choose, let's say you can choose, here we are automatically by default on source, but you can choose another variable. Let's say we can choose behavior landing page, and in this way here there will be a visualization of the landing pages that are bringing traffic to this funnel, to this flow. And you can see that let's say the home page brings a lot of traffic, the basket page, Google something, YouTube brings a lot of traffic. And if you mark it again, you'll see how this traffic is spread through the path. Okay, we'll not look for the smart goals because on this level it's a bit complicated and we don't have all the data of this website for the smart goals. We'll go to e-commerce. We have again overview. We have the graph and the comparison between revenue and e-commerce conversion rate, and we have the total revenue, the e-commerce conversion rate, the transaction made for this month, and the average order value, which is $168. We have also summarize about the products that are selling most. CAM IQ Outdoor Learning, Thermostat, 3D, Hello Doorbell, CAM IQ, etc. And we can see the percentage of product revenue and the product revenue itself. Then we have information about the product category, again with the revenue for the category and the product revenue. We have Nest USA, apparel, bags, drinking wear, office, and you can see which niche is most successful for your online store. And we have product and brand, but here we don't have information till most of the things are under one brand. This is it, the overview page. Now we have the shopping behavior, and actually what this represents is much more sophisticated graph of what we have already seen previously in the Go funnel report. Here we have the first steps of the Go completion process, but the difference is that here we can see only the from the sales perspective, from the e-commerce perspective, till the goals were also for registration, for newsletter and sign-ups, etc. So we are here concentrate on the sales process, and again the approach analyzing this data is the same. We have these drop-offs here, and we need to see what caused them in order to make the process as smoother as we can, and reach better sales from it. We have here comparison between new visitors and returning visitors, which makes a lot of sense because usually the returning visitors are much more loyal, and actually these are the people that are your people, the people that you manage to please and to satisfy their needs one time, and they're returning again. So that the behavior of these people is very important for the presence of the website and for the development of the sales strategy. And then we have here under shopping behavior, checkout behavior, which basically is the last few steps from the process of purchase. These are the first, and now we have the last, which are billing and shipping, payment and reviews. And again, it's absolutely the same principle. We can see what are the drop-offs, and actually how we should think how we can improve and how we can make these numbers smaller here in order to have less drop-offs and more sales. We have performance by product, which is very nice, especially if you have a lot of products, as this online e-commerce website is. We have let's say for now almost 200 products, and we have the product revenue, we have the quantity sold, we have the unique purchases, the average price, we have even the refunds, car to detail rate, buy to detail rate. We have all kind of data that we can go through product by product and analyze which are the most successful ones. And you can make actually cross reports with other tools. Let's say if you find a product that is selling good, you can find where are you in the actual Google search. Let's say if we can choose here CAM IQ Outdoor USA, and then we can choose acquisition, and source medium. So now we can see what are the sources we are getting sales from, and you can see that surprisingly Google Organic is on the fourth place, and we have direct visitors that are completing more of the purchase for this product. And actually this means that a lot of people that are already visiting the website, and they know its brand, they know for existing of the website, are really interested of buying this product. And you can think of some kind of internal website strategy in order to increase this type of traffic, the direct traffic to this product page, as with a special banner, with a special promotion for this product, or in some other way. But actually this shows you where you should put your efforts. And it is the same with this subdomain here, molegoogleplex.com. You want a lot of this traffic. You want more of this traffic to come to this product, because it's doing really well with this traffic. And again, we have on the fourth place Google Organic. You can see where this product is ranking, and if, let's say, if the traffic for this product is coming mostly from the results on the fourth position of on first page, you can make some efforts to increase the position of these search results, and in this way to increase the traffic from Google to this product, and then actually increase the sales in this way. And this is just one example. Then we have sales performance. Let me just load the page. And actually this is the information by transaction. Personally for me it's not so interesting, but you can see it for let's say from the shipping perspective or from the tax perspective. There is a lot of information here. Then we have products list performance. We have category search results, related products, and this is very helpful because all these are really main structural facilities of your website that are very important. You should know how they are working. Let's say the search results within the website. It's brings you 24,000 product list views, and it's very important because when the search of the website is really user friendly and do its work properly, you can surprise how many people actually choose to use the search result instead browse the category, because we are living in the times where the search engines are very powerful and they can find all you need within a second. So a lot of people, especially in the big e-commerce websites, prefer to check the search results first. Then we have this marketing, nice marketing drop down menu here in Google Analytics, and we have the data for the internal promotions, right? Like office accessories, bags, Android, etc. And you can see how internal promotions are going. And again, you can select what traffic source or what page brings them, and whole lot of data and approaches we already see. We have order coupons. We don't have a lot of data here actually to analyze. We have affiliate code, which is pretty much similar. And now we are going through the multi-channel funnels. It's very interesting. Now I'm going to show you what it's about. We have actually here conversions. There are totally nearly 18,000 of conversions. And we have this nice graph here of multi-channel conversion visualization, which basically shows you how different channels are overlapping in order to deliver conversion. And we can see now here we have direct, direct, organic. This is the direct, organic, and referral. And if we want, we can add, let's say, the paid search, which is here, and you can see how they are working together. Let's say we can see that the direct traffic is working really close and overlapping the organic traffic, and in the same time the direct traffic is not working so well with the referral traffic, or they don't have so much so big a part of the website user that is overlapping. And in the same time you can see that actually the paid search is working really well, and it's working the best with the direct users, and they are overlapping. And there is two direction analysis here, two direction approach. The first one is that actually when you have a big overlap, then you know, let's say you can see now direct and organic search 13% overlapping, and you can see that direct and paid search 1% overlapping. So you can see that if we have a big overlap, this means that the channels working together. But if we have a small overlap, let's say like it's between the direct and the referral, this means actually this have a positive side, and this means that these are actually getting new and enriched territories of users to the website. So this have also positive impact, but just the analysis could be different, and you can look it from the different perspective. And you can play with these covers here and with these bubbles in order to adjust your strategy. And let's say you have a paid search, you can see how it's working. And if, let's say, in the previous slides we see that some products are doing very well with the direct traffic, you can see here how it's referred to the paid traffic. And let's say maybe some part of this sales could be because of the combination of both traffic channels. And this is exactly what we have in here in attribution reports, and we'll go through this after a minute. Now let's see the assisted conversions. Assisted conversions actually shows you which traffic. These are two types of traffics here. To understand this table, we have first the channel grouping: direct, referral, organic search, other advertising, paid search, etc. And we have assisted conversions and the total number. Assisted conversions value, last click or direct conversion, last click or direct conversion value. And what we are interested to see here is this last column, which is assisted last click or direct conversions. And actually what this gives you is if the number here is close to 1, this means that usually this traffic source it's a helper of other traffic source to complete the conversion. And if this number is close to 0, let's say the closest here is 0.45 of other advertising channels, we have actually the closers, the traffic source that it's closest directly sends people that are closing the deal, that are purchasing from the website. And actually we have here closers and helpers, and these are both valuable. Just you want to know which traffic brings you directly sales and which traffic actually helps other traffic sources to bring you sales. Let's say the referral traffic is someone that helps other traffic sources to bring sales. The direct traffic is somewhere in the middle, so it's basically doing both. And we have the display traffic that is strongly supportive. It cannot deliver sales by itself, but helps other channels. And in this way you can understand uh, all the spectrum of where you should put your efforts and which channels brings you what. So now we have top conversion paths here. And you can see these are conversion paths that are pretty similar as what we have already seen, but here they are divided by traffic sources. We have which is first, let's say first the referral, and then direct traffic, and we have the conversion. And this means that referral actually is a helper here, and direct traffic is the closer. And we have again on third place organic search helps the direct traffic to send the users to website that will close the deal, that will purchase, etc. You can see here, and you can see the paths, you can see the trends, and you can in this way analyze actually what works for you. We have time lag and path length, which are, you can see it by yourself, that are very similar information from what we already have seen. And now we have the attribution model, which is basically let me just which basically means that all the channels that brings you sales, that brings sales to your e-commerce website or to your website, just website, you can see actually this here shows you what source we are giving credit. Now, when we are counting the value of each source, last interaction it is by default, and this means that the last interaction source that brings you the sales actually earn all the credit. And we have different types here. We have last non-direct click, we have first interaction, we have linear, we have time decay, we have position based, we have last Google Ads click. Let's say we can compare the traffic sources by first interaction. And this actually means that we have first the data of the last interaction here, and it's compared to the first interaction. And what basically this means is that in the second column we have the data of the helpers, let's say, let's call them so these are the first interactions, the first interaction of person of your website, and we can compare it of the closing abilities of each channel. And actually this is the way you can compare the role of every channel in the different stages of user experience, and the user experience not on the website only, but mostly on the process of searching and making decision from where to buy and when exactly to buy, etc. So just to recap, we have this conversion tab, we have goals, we have a lot of data here in the goals, and actually you should remember that goals have data not only for sales but also for different types of subscriptions or actions you want to measure. And we have e-commerce, which is basically so powerful instrument of analyzing the data, and it's focused on sales, on purchases of your e-commerce website. And if you don't have e-commerce website, then probably you will go only for goals. We need within multi-channel funnels, we already look what are they about, and we have the attribution model we are seeing now. So it's really huge information, and it's very nice if you have time, 1 hour per month or something, to spend time on these reports, and this could have really huge impact on your business.